I'm sure you've all heard the rumors about Kyrie Irving coming to the Lakers. The reaction to these reports have been mixed. Kyrie is a very polarizing player. So let's discuss how likely Kyrie is going to end up on the Lakers and what that means for the organization. So there have been multiple reports about Kyrie Irving and the Nets not being able to come to terms regarding his contract. Then it came out that if they couldn't reach a deal, Kyrie would want to go to the Lakers and Knicks, among other teams. Now this happens every year. Free agents are rumored to want to come to the Lakers and the Knicks, and it's just for leverage. When you mention the Knicks, and especially the Lakers, that news is going to spread like wildfire. And this helps the players gain relevance and leverage. But then more reports came out saying that Lebron and Kyrie have been in contact discussing a possible reunion. And then another report came out saying Kevin Durant was considering leaving the Nets as well, making it more likely that Kyrie would leave. And then it came out that the Lakers were actually the only team interested in trading for Kyrie, and all the other teams either didn't have the ability or desire to trade for him. But there was also another report saying Kyrie would be willing to sign with the Lakers just for the mid-level exception, which would be around $6 million and would require no trade at all. Where there's smoke, there's fire. And this is a lot of smoke, pointing to the same thing. Kyrie Irving in the purple and gold next season. But my mindset is that it's not going to happen. There's quite a few obstacles that the Lakers have to go through. First of all, these rumors actually have to be true. Second, Kyrie has to leave his hometown. Third, he has to leave his good friend, KD. Fourth, the Lakers and Nets have to agree on a deal, and the Lakers would have to get rid of Russell Westbrook to make the money work. Or Kyrie would have to opt out of his contract and give up about $30 million to sign with the Lakers outright. So there are a lot of things preventing this move from happening, which is why I have my doubts that it will happen. But none of these obstacles are insurmountable. This is Kyrie Irving, the biggest enigma in the league. Giving up $30 million? Normally we would just dismiss it because nobody in their right mind would actually do that. But because it's Kyrie, we can't just disregard it as a possibility. He already willingly gave up millions of dollars because he didn't want to get vaccinated. He's gonna do what he wants. So if he wants to be a Laker, he's gonna find a way for that to happen. But should the Lakers want Kyrie? I think the obvious issue and the reason why people are thinking twice about this is because of Kyrie's off-the-court issues. He of course refuses to get vaccinated, which forced him to miss most of his home games last season. He doesn't seem like a person you could tell what to do. I'm not sure basketball is his number one priority. It seems like he's willing to give up his career and just call it quits if he's forced to do something he doesn't want. As of right now, that's not an issue. With the COVID situation being what it is and mandates being lifted. But I'm sure we're all aware, this is a very volatile situation, and things could change at any moment. Mandates could be reinstated, and this could force Kyrie to again miss a significant amount of games. This is definitely concerning for a team that already had availability issues with its stars. Anthony Davis notoriously missed a significant amount of games, and to a lesser extent, so did LeBron James. Now you're potentially adding another star that could miss up to 40 games, not including ones that are actually due to injury. So adding Kyrie to your team is definitely a risk. He has his off-the-court issues, but on the court, it's the perfect fit. LeBron and Kyrie won a championship together. LeBron and AD won a championship together. So having all three together would be the perfect combo. You're essentially upgrading from Kevin Love to Anthony Davis. But most importantly, you're exchanging Russell Westbrook for Kyrie Irving. With Russell Westbrook, the Lakers' championship hopes are essentially non-existent. But with Kyrie, the Lakers automatically become a contender. Kyrie is a better shooter and a better shot creator. He can play off ball and can space the floor while he and LeBron share the floor. He can also lead the offense when LeBron is on the bench. He's not going to turn the ball over a bunch of times trying to make stupid passes. He creates more for himself. But he can pass it up when double teamed or when there's an open man. He's not the greatest defender, but neither was Russell Westbrook, despite him being more athletic and physical. There are ways to hide weak defense at the point guard position. We saw that this year with the Warriors and Curry, and we saw it when Kyrie won with the Cavs. The combined talent and the fit on the Lakers are too good to pass up if you have the opportunity. Now, the issue of him missing games due to his vaccination status remains.